What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to start a brand new series called Good to Great. I'll be picking one universally good champion, making tweaks to their kit, and then, well, taking them from good to great. It's in the name. Any changes made to the default skills must overall be true to the original skill and can only modify percent chances, number of targets, or use alternate versions of debuffs and buffs. For example, a 25% weaken versus a 15% weaken. I can only add one skill to the kit, and I can only remove one skill from the kit if needed. Rares cannot have more than 3 skills. Epic and legendary champions can have a maximum of 4 to 5 skills, while still following the rules. Auras are not counted as skills. And with all that being said, I wanted to start the series off with one of the 4 starting champions, and I thought, who better else than the guy I chose as my starting champion, Galek. So Galek is a pretty awesome champion for a starter. He's an attack-based champion like all the other ones, I'm pretty sure. In anticipation for making this video, I went ahead and looked at his reviews, and I was looking for really weak, reviews, but he was pretty strong across the board. I decided to really focus on the Spider's Den, so I want him to have burns. You know what? I'm really surprised he doesn't have an HP burn debuff that he places, because he's got Hellfire. Look at all this red in his kit, all these flames. And he doesn't have the first bit of fire. That's kind of fucked up. Let's look at his kit real quick and see what we got. His A1 cross slash. It attacks one enemy 2 times. It's based on attack. It just has damage plus across the board if you book it out. It's basic. It's basic white girl, but it gets the job done. Galek's pretty cool for that. His A2 is called Hellraiser. It's an AoE. Has a 15% extra chance of inflicting a critical hit, if I could talk right. Places a 30% increased speed buff on this champion for 2 turns after he lands it. His A3 is called Cursed Blade. Attacks 4 times at random. Has a 30% chance of placing a 30% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. Has a 30% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns if the target has more than 2 debuffs. It's also based on attack. So that's a mouthful. It has the big and little version of decreased defense. You get some buff chances here and there whenever you book it out. We're going to clean this up a lot. I don't like the way this is worded. It's a lot of bull. When it comes to the aura, I think I'm going to leave it the same. Anytime I do a starting champion, I think I'm going to leave it the same, just to keep it true to how they had it before. And again, we're not changing stats in this. This is only a kit-based series. I'm not changing anything down here. It's just the stuff up here. Okay. As much as I like his default skill because it hits twice, I think that we remove the default skill entirely and replace that with the A3. So I think the A3 should come up here to the top where the A1 is. Other than 4 times at random, I think it should be 3 times for balancing purposes. We're going to lower that just a little bit. We're going to keep the 30% chance of placing the decreased defense, but it's only going to be for the little decreased defense. Pretty much on his A1, he'll attack 3 times at random, which is great for an A1. And every time he does it, he'll have a 30% chance of placing a decreased defense debuff. Now the A2, it'll be a lot easier to land a critical hit and to get the passive going. So effectively, because of a new passive, Galek's going to be able to land HP burn debuffs on every critical hit. How about we call the passive Hell's Curse? Whenever this champion lands a critical hit, it places an HP burn debuff on them for 2 turns. When this champion attacks, if the target's already under an HP burn debuff, has a 50% chance of activating any HP burn debuffs on that target, or targets. And with that being said, that's how I would take Galek all the way from a good champion to a great champion. Thank you all again so much for watching. I appreciate anybody that takes time out of their day to stop and watch any of my bullcrap content. Drop a name in the comments section down below of a champion that you want to see be taken from good all the way to great. And I'll see you all in the next one. This is Ryan, signing off. Happy raiding, guys.